Hey, some things have changed.
Yeah.
Some things have
a little
not.
chunk of the ceiling there.
You know what has changed?
Still got some grit.
Evan Fox, man. I mean,
Come on.
He's just dressing so much better.
Thank you.
I know. I'm just saying.
Well, I credit you guys for this.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
You dress better. You feel better.
It's like I said on your show, Pat. Just got to get a good haircut, a beard.
That's all you got to do.
Dress better.
Changes everything.
It's a glow up.
Hey, real quick though, you've been working out too.
I have been working
Where?
out.
Where you Seeky's been at?
Here,
Yeah, I work out
You
here.
Seeky been working out
When
here?
all you guys leave, Zeet's on the Twitch stream. You can hear me working out.
clanking,
Yeah.
clanking, banging.
Just throwing weight around. That's all.
I'll go into my office or whatever.
So you're showing up Nick every day.
Yeah, I'll go into my office. I'll come out, and he's got his headphones in, so he can't hear me, and I'll just hear like a little bit of weight clank over there, toot, toot, you know. and I look over and it's him, and I'm like, I'm happy for Fox.
Thank you.
I am. You would never stick with it before. I don't
No, I never have. This is literally the longest I've ever lifted weights in my entire life, even though I played sports my entire life. Didn't do it back then.
think. Yeah, his jumper has been affected by it though.
Where'd you get the workout from?
I literally just
Googled.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not even like a full workout.
Hasselbeck asked me that today.
Huh.
He's like, "What workouts are you doing?" I'm like,
Does it really matter?
"I'll go curl.
Yeah, it matters.
I'll go curl. I'll do a bench
That's what I do. And planks.
I'll do a little bit of this pulls for the back.
You guys are just going to plateau early.
That's what they say, man. I'm not getting on.
But
fools.
we're not competing on anything like the
Yeah.
whole regiment. I'm not. I'm not.
You guys
I'm
aren't.
not wrestling in the Olympics.
You're constantly competing with yourself.
There it is.
No,
Because if you're not getting better, Todd, you're getting worse.
You know what? I'm
don't
never
wanna be
competing with
average.
myself because myself is always complacent. Always like, you're fine. You don't need to do shit.
JJ Watt said you need a good opponent if you want to get to the
Yes,
top.
that's
So
right.
Todd needs a better
Yes.
opponent than Todd.
I just have to look at how much fitter you guys are. That's what keeps me
Well,
going.
we're not helping you.
Zito helps a little bit.
oh no, did not deserve that.
Hit it, Z. Oh, that's on me.
Would you forget your name?
It is hard because Todd can't. They can't.
Yeah.
We can't do visual cues anymore.
He asked Zito to put another desk and put the...
Somehow we're in a completely open room and Todd has lost eyesight.
The
Somehow.
only obstacle in the room is in front of Zeke's face.
Time for Heartland Radio.
Here we go. Episode 100.
Hey, all right.
Hey, thanks for hanging in there, guys. We're in the new studio. Our AC is not working right now. So it's a sauna up here, but the room looks good. We're feeling good. It's good to be back. Good to be back.
It's too long off.
Too long off, man.
I use this show as therapy. My mind's just been fucking
It's been
collecting
weird.
terrible thoughts.
Yeah, I'm glad. Like we did Pat's show yesterday,
that.
and I felt I was jonesing until then. I felt like I would just hear myself like just talking as if I were in a mic in the shower. My girlfriend's like, "What are you doing?"
Here we go.
I don't want to get rusty.
Give me the soap.
It was interesting not talking into a microphone for a while.
It was. It
very
was. We had a little bit of a vacation, a little bit of a workcation. What did everybody do? What fun things did everybody do? Let's go around the room and cover that. I don't know if everybody knows what everybody was doing. At least during that first
I'll say
week.
this. The one weekend I went to South Bend,
Huh?
and I ran into the wildest thing I've ever run into in my entire life.
Here we go.
I went to, I guess it was like a local bar. It's like the very super cheap bar.
Mm-hmm.
And this night happened to be country night, and there was line dancing going on.
Oh.
And
we're playing again.
I've always heard the story about how you were in Virginia Tech, and that one song comes on, and you do that line dance.
Copperhead Road.
Okay, there's a dance for that. These
yeah.
people had a different line dance for no lie, 60 straight songs.
Oh yeah.
And they all knew every fucking dance. So I called the leader over eventually, the leader of the crew, and I was like, how the fuck does everyone know these dances? And I guess they meet on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they go over the playlist of what's going to be in the bar on Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the wildest fucking
Dude,
thing I've ever
when
been
I
a
was
part
in
of.
Austin, that was everywhere. Yeah, all these places were like Tuesdays. They went through the whole script. Like you go in there for your choreography lesson for 3 hours, and then you came back on the weekend.
Showtime. Whenever there's other drunks there from out of town, potentially city boys who ain't never seen
yeah,
anything
me.
like this before. You, yeah. And there's always 1 leader, 2 leaders for every song.
yeah.
Every once in a while they'll just make one up too. I think we saw that diner at Copperhead Road.
Oh, freestyle.
Yeah, it's all freestyle. But
I just pulled up a bar stool. I pulled up a bar stool. They had a popcorn machine, so I just kept running back there and filling that thing up. Had my cocktail in front of me, and I just sat there and watched these people for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It It was incredible.
That's why they practice, though. They got guys like you coming in with popcorn. You know what I mean? They put on a show.
I didn't know that this happened. I didn't know. So it's an India. It's a country thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They did it in Pittsburgh
Big.
too. At
Saddle Ridge.
At Saddle Ridge.
Fuck off.
They did.
It's not our
missed
fault
it.
you didn't go. You didn't miss the memo.
I've been to Saddle Ridge plenty of times, my friend. Every Thursday night during college.
Have you seen? Yeah, you weren't there on Tuesday night though.
Yeah. Nobody goes to Saddle Ridge on Tuesday nights.
where
I've
you learn
been there
everything.
on Tuesday night at Saddle Ridge. That's where you learn all
That's
the
not
moves.
it's not my type of
8
crowd.
seconds here, saddle up. I got places here.
Yeah.
I do
Same
like
thing.
the idea of practicing during the week to go to the bar on the weekend.
Yeah, right.
I practice during the week too, but it's just drinking at home by myself.
See, different shows. Different shows.
Did you ever get the urge to jump in there and dance
No,
with them?
fuck no.
I mean, that's what basically we were watching, like you were, with our popcorn and a drink. And Pat was like, "There's no way I'm not getting in there."
We're two very different people.
It looks very cool to
True.
me. I look at the people that are good at it. I'm like, that looks pretty awesome.
I
like
watch
what
things.
they're
He does things.
Bro, it's the electric slide with an extra kick. Yeah, I knew that.
at. There you go.
The standard, the standard.
That was the hustle.
Yeah, that was a different.
25-year-old me would have done it.
A
not
standard
31.
line dance though that they all kind of operate off of is the electric slide with an extra kick.
The coolest part is my favorite songs was when they were the stomp. Because they got
Oh,
the cowboy
yeah.
boots on the
Oh,
wooden
yeah.
floors.
Yeah.
If they didn't have enough stomps, I let them know that there was not enough stomps in that song. You need to practice. Go back to the drawing board for next week.
I'm sure they appreciated that.
Yeah, that's why in high school,
And then he called the leader over. Hey, you, come on over here.
in high school when we played teams that had steppers or stompers or whatever the fuck they're called.
Gateway.
Yeah, those were there. There was the cheerleading squad, and then there was their dance team, and then there was the
Stomp
stompers.
team.
Really?
Step
I've
squat.
never heard of
Oh,
that.
they were
Oh
awesome.
man, they did a lot of slapping of the legs.
I used to know. No, I ain't got it.
It's
okay,
kind of
now I
like
know what you're talking
It's kind
about.
of like if you ever watched Bring It On.
Yeah.
The one team versus the other team. The one team was more of a stomper team.
They have it in Stomp the Yard.
Huh?
Stomp the Yard.
Legit, yeah.
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 movie.
You're 100% right.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
Stepping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
A lot of frats,
Probably not where you've.
a lot of
Probably not
frats do
country
it.
club Foxy town. No,
I accidentally stumbled into a.
maybe in Detroit. Probably.
Kent
yeah.
State have one
Probably
of those teams?
No, possibly.
college,
I
or-
don't know. But they're frats. They're all their fraternities. All the African American fraternities and sororities
Yeah.
are normally pretty good steppers. And you can. I stumbled into the mountain lair, which is like the hub in West Virginia. It's like in the middle of this big open field. One night, I forget what I was doing. I might have been just roaming around on mushrooms. I forget what I was doing. But I walked into the field, and all of a sudden, I walked right into the middle of this entire like Olympics of stepping and or stomping, whatever. And it was all the frats and sororities put on this show, and they had like uniforms on. Mm-hmm. Bro, it was like America's Got Talent. They're fucking flying around, stomping on beat. They had this entire rhythm thing, and I just walked out. I was like, I don't know what the fuck that was.
I would way rather see that
Oh, it's
than
awesome.
a cheerleading thing or even a
Or the
regular
sororities
band.
that are like, "Come join us, sorority."
Those are the white girls. Those videos are tough.
I don't understand. They're recruitment videos. I don't understand how those videos make people want to join your sorority. Like, if it worked, college football coaches would be doing it for their recruitment.
Rich Rod made a video. He was a cowboy out in the desert for Arizona. His wife wrote it. Yeah, it was awesome. He's like acting and dancing in the desert. I respect it.
You found that button 1 second after he said cowboy.
I had Cowboy lined up.
Girls in sororities, though, are locked in for life, right? Their community's locked
yeah.
in for life.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
never separate.
You have to pay for
They
pay for
keep that
friends your
same
entire
group of
life,
friends
yeah.
that their entire life.
It's networking, Diggs. You would never understand.
No, I wouldn't. I didn't have to pay.
That's what fraternity stuff is, right?
Yeah, pretty
that's what
much.
I say.
Like you go in there, like for instance, Robert Mathis was a Q dog. Anybody that came in that was a Q, Robert had their back.
Well, that's,
Really?
That's different.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome
What do you mean?
because they got the cool fucking burns on their arms.
Those are the guys that'll beat him up if you talk shit about them. So they're awesome.
What do
The
you mean?
chicks, though, he's good with.
I've gotten beat up by a girl before.
That doesn't
I don't want to be
surprise.
average. Huh? In public, yeah.
In public?
Can't do anything about it. All you can do is protect yourself.
Backup kicker at West Virginia and Ben Rios.
Pedro.
Pedro. Went by the name Pedro. He got beat up by one of the women's basketball players at West Virginia one night, right outside the bar, right in
him
front of
out.
the entire football team. We all kind of walked out, and he was in the middle of it. And we're like, "Yo, Ben, what's going on?" And then all of a sudden, she just swung on him out of nowhere. She got arrested.
Really?
Yeah, he did not. He just had to walk away with his head. We're like, how'd it go out there, bub? See you tomorrow. He had a black eye, the whole thing. There's some savages out
She
there.
should have been arrested.
She was.
Good.
She
is.
also could have beat me up too, by the way. Very, very easy.
My friend got punched in the face by a girl at a bar one time. We were young. And she hit like a man. like a man. It was like pop, like meat slapping the floor. Oh yeah! Are you going to a live event? You going to buy tickets when you get there? Or are you just going to sneak your way in? Be an adult. Buy tickets when you go to a live event like you're supposed to. And when you get those tickets, only use SeatGeek because it's the best ticket buying platform on the planet. They search all the other ticket buying platforms.
Yeah, they do.
And they say, look, this seat right here is the best value for how much you're willing to spend. That's all you can ask. That's all you can ask. They're like a broker, an agent, working on your behalf every single time, and you never get catfished. The seat you pick is always a seat you get. Shop with them with complete confidence every time. Download the SeatGeek app right now. I don't know what you're doing, but stop right now. Download the SeatGeek app and use the promo code Heartland, and you get $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase. Does it get any better than that?
No.
I don't think so. $10 off your first SeatGeek purchase. They are our friends. Do not use anyone else, or you will piss us the fuck off. Back to the show.
Is that Tim McAfee?
Yeah, take a call.
Hey, Tim. We put a curtain up. It doesn't mean we're just soundproof,
Tim, we're up here twice a week.
okay? We invaded your office a little bit. He was just having full
We
conversation.
have a curtain separating us and the Pat McAfee Foundation at the second floor.
See-through.
Yeah. Tim forgot it's not a wall. It's just a black curtain.
How about that guy? He's ready for a vac. Foundation's making big moves.
Anybody else do anything cool on vacation?
Yeah, I watched some TV. That was about it.
What did we watch? What did we learn?
Mindhunter.
Yeah, I did watch some Mindhunter.
Nice.
Serial killer stuff. Pretty interesting.
That's a great show.
Yeah, it is
What is
very
it?
good.
You would like it because it's about the real serial killers, and it's based on the guy, the first FBI profiler guy that kind of created the unit. He would go to prison and interview them and learn how their minds work.
Oh, I love
and
this
then he
already.
would go out and catch present serial killers based on the knowledge he was learning from those guys.
I like it.
Like how to profile. And
The BAU.
It's really
It's
good.
now one of the biggest parts of the FBI.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's smart because the brain matters.
Yes, it does.
Exactly.
If this, then this, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
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 So in the first one, I think
Victimology,
Yeah.
everything.
in the second one, second season, they're hunting down the Atlanta child murderer, I think, and then BTK's in there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
you would like it.
It's nice how BTK is just sprinkled throughout the
It
whole
is. That's
thing.
a great plot device.
Well, and then they talked to the dude who had the cult.
Oh my god!
yeah.
This is where BTK came from because BTK has been referenced in this office a few times.
Well, yeah, I started watching it, so it kind of got back into my lexicon, and I walk in here, and it's like, oh, Jesus Christ, this guy. Spitting image of BTK looks just like him.
Somebody that's working on the studio.
Yeah, someone who's working in the studio looks exactly like BTK.
BTK is my favorite serial killer. only because I was thinking I told Diggs the story of vacation, but I investigated this cold case, like serial rapist case I worked it for like 2 years, right? And I finally think I got my guy. We get a search warrant for his house and for his blood and stuff and his DNA. And we go to Glendale, Arizona, me and two other cops. And we grab the guy up, search his house, get him in there, and I interview him for 6.5 hours. Damn. Will not cave. Still think he's responsible for it, but we couldn't prove it. Anyway, so during the thing, he flips out.
Did you tell him that too?
Oh, yeah. I went at him.
Were you good cop
Finally,
or bad cop?
I was at all cops. I was
Well,
the
did you
only
make him
one.
wait? Did you make him wait for a couple hours before you started questioning him?
I kept taking breaks. I started off like nice guy, we just get to know each other. Couldn't get him
what's
to
up,
break.
rapist?
And
Todd.
when I was really going at him hard, at one point he had this speech impediment. He could talk funny, so he freaked out on me. He's like, I don't know why I keep getting blamed for everything. He's like, they're trying to pin me on BTK. I don't even know what the fuck BTK means. So from now on, I'm like, BTK's my favorite.
Did you laugh?
Oh, yeah. In his face.
You said
What a slapdick.
I like, dude.
Fucking slapdick.
who's that?
Real Coach JB.
Yeah.
Hey, he sent me a message saying let's link up.
Did he?
Yeah, well, we tried to.
We know you're not a slapdick.
Hey, the real recognize real.
Yeah,
know?
they do.
Well, he also doesn't give 2 fucking squirts of piss whether or not you like him. So, you know,
Is this your newest one?
No, me and Ty's new thing is fucking watching Coach JB Cameo videos. They're the best.
I hate that Cameo app.
They're the best.
he's making a killing on it. Just
Is he?
Bunch of fucking slapdicks paying for their fucking videos.
yeah, exactly.
Somebody asked us all if we had a Cameo, and I said, I think Nick Morato's got one.
I've been asked 5 times.
We keep getting emails from the guy who runs it.
Oh, yeah. Well, everybody does. If you,
You
have a
guys
certain
should
amount
do
of
it.
followers.
You guys should do it.
Nah.
No.
Yeah, you guys should do it.
Setting ourselves up for failure.
Come on,
No,
please.
You just want us to
Absolutely
do
not.
it so you can fucking make fun of us.
Bro, I would just rip those videos so quick. As soon as I see them, I'd film you guys filming cameos.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, boys, you pay $25, you get one of these fucking videos.
Yeah. I respect,
Paying for videos for me? Come on.
I respect anybody's hustle, so good for them
Me
if that's
too,
what they want
I
to do.
guess.
But honestly, I would rather do it for free.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Than I would charge you $20.
Well, it was
Oh, you
even-
heard it. Todd's doing it for free. Send
I'm
him
not
a
doing it
DM
for free.
with what you want him to say. He'll send you a video.
I'm not doing it for free.
Free of charge.
But I would rather
Me and
than that.
Zeke went to Comic Con. They wanted $40 for a picture with anybody.
That's what I'm saying. An autograph, people pay for autographs. Like, get the fuck.
Did Zito pay for fucking Gary Bertier's autograph?
Did you pay for Gary Bertier's autograph?
Zeke?
Yes, sir.
You did
You
pay
paid
for it?
that?
Yeah, the lady would not let me like
They're-
pass the
they're-
light.
Hold on, though.
There-
I do respect it. Gary Bertier died in the movie. He needs to make a
He
living.
died in real life.
The
too.
guy before Zito went up full Sam Crow cut and went up to him and got shoot out
That was
of
like another
there.
TV show. It was on a TV show called Sons of Anarchy, and he was in the full outfit.
Full biker regalia.
Yeah, and the lady running the line, taking the money, was like, "Yeah, only money only," and then sends him an ATM machine.
Are we
Really?
How much did you pay for that autograph?
$40.
Oh, he put number 42 on it
He
too.
did.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I know. That's what I
So,
said. When
I
I
would
it's a
argue-
great autograph.
I
It's
would
not-
argue that is worth $40.
Yeah.
Easily. When I walked up to him,
Well, you buy swords for $5,000. And I mean, I buy a lot of dumb shit too, though, so I guess I can't.
I think I spent $500 at Comic Con.
What else did you get?
I bought the
You bought some of
Spaceballs.
this art that's in
Okay.
here.
There's another thing, and then I have something at home. The dude. There's a painting of the dude right
What'd you
there.
have? What do you have? What'd you keep for yourself?
Ferris Bueller Day Off.
What about it? Like the movie?
Yeah, it's like a painting. of all
Zito,
four of them.
Zito was like, we can't leave until I spend $500.
I
I
budgeted
like
myself.
that you held Gumpy hostage, too. Like, hey, going down on this little nerd convention, you're coming with me.
We
Gumpy's
snuck in, too.
Hey, pal, I got no friends in America. Okay.
How'd you sneak? You
Do
could
whatever
sneak
you
into
want,
anywhere.
Oh, I know. I'm so good at it.
You snuck into fucking
Nippert
Cincinnati
Stadium.
Yeah,
I'm standing there talking to the offensive coordinator for UCLA. Talking to you. I'm in my sport coat. Hasselbeck's there. We're damn near on the field. And all of a sudden, Zito walks up behind me, taps me on the shoulder with a black plastic bag. I'm like, how the fuck you get in here? He's like, that lady up there helped me out. He pointed at her.
I was filming him do the whole thing. You could see him finessing the security lady, and then he got into like the family booth at one point. And then he's like, I was actually mad. Like I was legitimately
Yeah,
mad. I'm like,
Foxy was
Zito can
pissed.
do anything he wants. He can get away with anything he wants. It's unbelievable.
He was like, "Dog, we got a ladder. We can get anywhere with a ladder." I was like, "We don't have a ladder, Z. I'll use my camera."
Thought he was Make-A-Wish.
Well, I was trying to get Foxy. I was trying to get Foxy on the field, but he wouldn't want to jump over before the game.
That lady, I got these drinks.
yeah, getting on the field probably a bad idea for the first one, but
He did. He could have got on the field if he
Easily.
wanted. He could have went out there and warmed up with Cincinnati. If he wanted. I mean, he was
the
right
pants
next to
out.
him.
in the trenches.
It's unbelievable.
unafraid.
Hey, I have go back to your lisp rapist. Mm-hmm. Tough for him to say, I bet.
Michael Kenyon.
Is he caught?
That's his name.
Is he in jail now?
I don't know.
Not
So
really.
you
look
just
him up.
slandered his name. Just completely slandered this
I
guy.
can only say his name because he is a convicted serial rapist for crimes committed in the 70s in Illinois.
Oh, so
Champaign,
he-
Illinois. University
was back.
Illinois.
Shout out.
He's back on the streets.
My crimes very much mimicked the crimes he committed. Like, I got transcripts of interviews, all the police reports from his crimes, word for word, verbatim, the things he told the victims then, word for word, the things he told my victims. Like, no two people this
He had an MO.
I had a whole FBI profiling unit agree. There are no two like persons like this on the face of the planet. You absolutely have the right guy.
So when you did this for 2 years, did you work on anything else or just
Yeah,
that?
I still worked on other stuff.
He has a
Oh.
And
Wikipedia page.
This was the in between.
So that was on like Wednesdays. You were like, you know what? Let's take down a rapist on Wednesdays. Got a couple.
Yeah.
Well, we got a couple meth heads stealing drugs on Thursdays. Like, is that how
We
the?
need you to investigate a couple of these applicants that applied for the next police class. I'm like, yeah, I'm working serial rapists.
Is that really how it goes?
Oh
though?
yeah. Mix it in, get a credit card fraud thrown at me every now and then. I'm like, I'm trying to work big cases. They're like, it was only 4 of us.
Okay, so you go into your week. It's like, all right, Monday, 10 a.m. Let's work on a rapist a little bit. Once noon hits, let's get a 30-minute lunch. Then we're going to come back on the other side. murderer in northern Indiana.
Yeah,
And then
whatever came
Tuesday,
along.
8 a.m. Is that really how it's set up?
Had a little
Oh,
task force, me and two other
shit.
guys, and when we could, in between our other cases, we would meet and only work on this.
What does it mean that he was an enemy bandit?
He was an Enema bandit. They called him the Illinois Enema Bandit.
Enemy bandit.
Enemy bandit.
Enema and enemy.
Are you looking him up right now?
I just found him.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what an enema is?
No idea.
An enema?
Flushes your ass out.
It's like a little water bag. They put it up your butt and it gets the poop out.
Oh, he was kind.
He would give those to people.
He would give those to people?
Yeah, so Frank Zappa wrote a song about him called The Legend of the Illinois Enema Bandit. And so he kind of got a little bit famous in the 70s because of that song. And then that's why he came at me like, I'm famous. Everybody tries to pin their crimes on me because I'm famous. And I'm like, you're not fucking famous, dude. Oh, I've never heard of you.
Why don't you do a bit about this guy?
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah, all these things. I assume Chase, that's the guy right there?
Yep.
Oh, he's in
Now,
a
he
movie.
was much older when I got a hold of him. But
I've seen that guy in a movie before.
Zito just held up the picture for those watching on YouTube. You got a chance to see it. He looks like probably 45% of the kids that go to Plum High School.
Yeah, that's probably where I've seen him.
Did he have frosted tips?
It's probably where I've seen
He
him.
literally looks exactly like our entire high school.
Probably where
he
I've
might
seen
be
him at.
dead now. I don't know.
Well, if not, his
75 years
his
old.
reputation is. Todd. Michael Kenyon, I'll never forget that name.
Middle name Hubert.
Oh, Hubie.
Michael H. Kenyon.
The Enema Bandit.
Illinois Enema Bandit. You can listen to the song.
That's a weird MO to give people enemas.
I know, right? Very specific. Like, how many people have done that ever in the history of crime?
Did he squirk it while he was doing the enemas?
I have no idea.
Squirk it?
What does that mean?
No idea. I don't know what squirky is.
Put your thing down, flip it, and squirk it.
Did he jerk it while he was doing the enemas? Was
I
there
don't
cum
think so.
found on the
I
scenes?
mean, I don't want to get
Todd?
too specific about victims here, but no, he would give enemas. That's what made him famous, I guess.
Okay.
So it happened again, and everybody was like, oh, there's enemas happening.
So I took.
Turn on Frank Zappa.
So he
asshole.
failed.
Well,
he failed doctor school.
Nobody made this connection at all.
He was a dentist.
Well, all right. So here's what happened. When I read through the old cases, right, I'm going to have to go through every old case report from the crimes in Indiana. So I'm going through them, and I'm like, there's some very specific things the guy says to the victims when they were telling their story. One of the things was that he would repeatedly say he was in medical school, and that he dropped out. He was attending medical school, pre-med at Illinois State University.
Oh, my God. Illinois
Shout
State
out.
University.
Zeke's alma mater.
Think about him with a speech impediment, though.
Yeah.
He's leading off there.
Oh boy.
So I'm like, Illinois State University is a very specific reference. This guy's probably from the state of Illinois. I mean, I couldn't have told you if we have an Illinois State University or not. So I'm like, you
They
probably
shouldn't
from
be
Illinois.
accredited anymore if they're giving him a degree.
Right.
Zito, that is.
We know that now.
Oh.
This is 2019.
So I gathered up all the very specific references that he would make and all these things, and I sent it off to law enforcement in the state of Illinois and said, if anybody at any agency has unsolved crimes of this nature that fit the same profile and behavioral patterns as this crime, please let me know.
Slide my DMs.
20 minutes later, I get a phone call from a detective at the University of Illinois, and he goes, I know who your guy is. And I was like, who's that? And he's like, it's Michael Kenyon, the Illinois Enema Bandit. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, he's famous. For example, I wrote a song about him. I was like, holy shit, send me all your information. He sends me all their reports, and I'm reading them, I'm comparing them. I send it to the FBI profiling unit. Like months later, I get shit back, and they're like, yep, that's your guy. Get a search warrant and grab his DNA, all that shit. So we did.
Are you not impressed by me that I knew he was a medical student for doing enemas?
But he was not. It was all a lie.
I've watched him. Well, he thought he was.
Yeah, it was just something
I've
he
watched
said.
enough Criminal Minds to know these people.
Yeah.
Can we hear this song?
Yeah.
The Frank Zappa song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Think about Was that guy a real musician?
Yeah,
Frank
yeah.
Zappa, oh yeah, he always did ballads. Weird ballads. He's
He
a
basically
weirdo.
just took the newspaper article and turned it into a song.
Yeah.
He said he was.
In the live version, he like reads the whole like bio, almost the Wikipedia, if you will, of Michael Kenyon, and then he goes into it.
Terrible guy, Michael Kenyon.
Terrible guy.
Terrible guy.
Terrible guy.
What everyone else do on vacation?
Todd, you met that guy.
I did. Spent a lot of time with him.
You got me, Todd.
2 days. It's a copycat. Kept saying, it's a copycat. I was famous. Somebody's copycatting me.
It's like what's that, Looney Tunes?
Did you laugh? You had to have laughed.
I did. I was like, dude, You're not fucking famous. I didn't know who you were. You're not famous. Knock it off.
Oh man.
That's what you'll say when you find yourself a sexy new Leesa mattress in your bed. Do you find yourself distracted, forgetting things, making mistakes at work? A quality night's sleep makes all the difference. The right mattress is the difference between just resting and just laying down.
Yeah, you're right.
Amen. Amen.
You're telling me.
The Leesa mattress is the product of more than 30 years of experience in mattress engineering and hundreds of hours of testing, comprised of 3 foam layers that provide cooling pressure relief, body contouring, and support. Over 300,000 happy Leesa sleepers agree.
That's a lot of thousands.
It's 3 of them.
300.
100 of them.
The Leesa mattress gives them the rest that all 300,000 of them need. Your Leesa mattress will ship directly to your door in a convenient box with free shipping and free returns. Not like you're going to need it.
No, you
Find the right mattress for you at
Throw that receipt away.
Leesa.com/Heartland and get the rest you need tonight. Take advantage of their Labor Day sale because it's still going on. Get up to $250 off any mattress and 2 free pillows if you use the URL Leesa.com/Heartland and enter promo code Heartland at checkout. That's LEESA.com/Heartland, promo code Heartland.
Hey, Ty, give me 2.
Give me 2.
But my vacation somehow it got turned into like a big healing period for my dogs. Where I had no, but keep in mind, I had no idea this was happening. I'm sitting at home, and Marnie's mom shows up in the driveway, gets out. She has her 2 dogs. I'm like, oh, okay. Sometimes she'll come by and the dogs will play whatever, an Oak Grill or whatever. So I'm like, okay. And then next thing I know, this other lady shows up, and I'm like, oh, who's that lady? And she said, that's she's going to schedule a massage for all the dogs.
Okay.
Oh,
And
I
was
heard
like-
about
I was
these.
like, okay, well, that's a little weird, but I'm like, all right, I get
When's
it.
the last time you had a massage?
And then yeah.
Bro, I heard about this. I heard
So,
about this.
then,
Somebody pitched that to Val.
Yeah.
Give her a massage. I'm like, in my house?
And she's like, and then also they'll kind of work their joints, kind of get their
Yeah,
kind of
it's
a little
good.
bit of a chiropractic thing
That makes
too.
sense, yeah.
It's supposed to be good for her.
And also, she can talk to the dogs. She's also a dog whisperer. She can communicate with the animals, see what's on their mind, what's been going on, if they're carrying any emotional baggage.
Oh, hold
she can
on.
identify and help them
Dr.
release.
Phil and dogs. The fact
Yeah.
that this happened to you,
Oh, it's the best.
I am so happy for whatever's about to come.
Yeah.
Just the fact that you're a stand-up comedian and you have somebody showing up at your fucking house on your off week.
Yeah.
I'd talk to the dog. You
Yeah.
ever heard Dr. Doolittle? It's fucking me.
6 hours, Pat. 6 hours.
6 hours?
A dog whispering massage. Because there's 6 dogs. Or, I'm sorry, 5 dogs, 6 hours.
Oh, it was a private session for each
Yeah,
one.
each dog gets an hour. One couple ran a little long.
Well, they get a little loud when they're all talking.
So she's kind of giving me a hard time about it, and I'm like, all right, hang on. I was like, I'll be fair about this. Like, I
The
very
whisperer
much
was giving you a hard time?
No, Marnie, of course,
Oh, okay.
my girl. So I'm like, I'll be fair about this because I do believe in ghosts. I do believe in extraterrestrial activity. So I'm like, all right, I'll be open-minded about it. You know, maybe whatever. So she gets in, does our dogs, and like Jimmy goes first, I think, and.
I just pictured
When
Todd
she's-
fucking watching.
Hey, Jimmy,
this.
don't you fucking say anything about me.
Every now and then I would just like find an excuse to walk through the house because I spent most of the time outside with her.
Oh, so
Inside,
you weren't
keep
in
all-
there?
Well, yeah, I'd keep all the other dogs away because they would distract.
Was Marnie in
The
there?
dogs wouldn't be able to communicate, Pat, with other dogs. So
But was Marnie in there?
yeah, she went
Okay.
in with some of them, but I think she was in there with all of them at one point. So I just like walk through and I see like when she's massaging and kind of manipulating a leg joint or something. Every now she would just rub her hands like along its back, and then she would do this little like she was sucking in a burp, like holding it, and then and blow it out. And
Oh,
then
she was like the dude from the Green Mile.
yes, just
was
like
sucking up
Michael
all the bad
Duncan.
spirits.
Michael Clark
Yeah.
Duncan.
So when the dog would pass something, a vision or some kind of communication to her, that's how she would react physically. Like she takes
Incredible.
got to spit it out, and then she would tell you. So when Jimmy went through,
Calling me now. Is this Miss Cleo showing up?
so Jimmy goes through, and when she comes out, it's like, okay, what's the result? Whatever, and she says, well, he's just very, very sad. Oh, he doesn't understand why his previous owners gave him away or whatever. And I'm like, well, they're probably pieces of shit. Right? He's got better owners now. Who cares? No, they were good owners. They were good owners. That's why he's so confused. He really bonded. He really loved those people. I'm like, he didn't love them too much, I don't think, because they're pieces of shit because they gave him up. Like making me feel bad.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I got this guy. He's not even happy being here. He'd rather be with these other parents. So
You're not my real dad, Todd.
Is that the one with the ears?
I'm not calling him
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
dad.
Where one ear is always down.
I thought it was a fire.
And Marty's always
He is
like,
confused.
He looks depressed. I'm like, no, his fucking eyes are crossed. Like, he can't help that. He has a droopy ear. He's always going to look that way. So I don't know if she just had passed that on. Like, I'm worried he's depressed and then she played off that, or if she's really communicating. I don't know. But evidently very, very sad because he really liked that other family. This one day they dropped him off and he never saw him again. So then I'm like, all right.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm no expert, but when I saw that dog and he had one ear up and one ear down and he's crossed, I'm like, that dog's confused. Yeah, that dog. There's something wrong with that dog.
And then she does Carter.
Nick just burying the dog.
The oldest dog, Carter, basically, she's just like, yeah, he has dementia. He's very old. There's just he's just like an old man with dementia. And I'm like, oh,
fingers hurt.
so now he's got an excuse for fucking anything he wants to
Is
do.
this the dog that fucks his pillow?
Oh yeah.
Oh, come on,
good
lady.
dog.
He's got dementia, bro.
So he
Get
can do-
off his ass.
He shits on the floor. Oh, no problem. He has dementia. He doesn't know what he's doing. Right? He has an
boy.
excuse for everything now. So that was kind of upsetting. And then Gibson, like when she did him, it just like he has nothing going on in there. She's like, basically, he's like, all I see is a picture of a guy in a clown nose juggling ice cream cones. I don't know. Like that's how he feels all the time. So I'm like, oh, great. That was $50.
Wait, all three of them were 50?
50 each. Each dog, $50.
I will say there hasn't been any turds on the floor since I've been here.
You're right. And when she left, they all acted as if they were. Now, it could be from the massage. Now, a massage would kind of afterward,
Oh,
you
yeah.
like, almost feel high almost.
Yeah. Mhm.
They were just like, ooh, just like lumbering around. They're like, look, they just released all their emotional baggage. They feel so much better. I'm like, they fucking got rubbed down for that. So,
You got
I don't know.
scammed. You can walk in and look at the three of your dogs and point out each one of those things.
You don't got to tell me, bro. I didn't write any
Have you been
checks.
treating the sad dog any different?
Is that person
Yeah.
from Indiana?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's a really.
Definitely coming by that. A horse. I want to hear what she has to say about old Teddy.
I feel like we
You
should get
should do it.
all the rest of the animals.
Yeah, and
office
we should
animals
record
into
it too for
She's
sure.
and she's actually like very cool. Like the dogs seem to enjoy it, and I guess she
yeah,
does
get a
horses.
massage.
I'd
Yeah.
love for her to speak to my dogs.
That's what I'm saying.
You should do it for
Fuck
sure.
yeah.
Are you having conversations
That's
with?
what they say.
Are you having conversation with the dog? Like, hey, you know that first family, they didn't want you.
Yeah,
I wanted you. Like, are you having those
Have you
private
sat
conversations
down
now?
with the dog?
dude.
after?
When I walked through like that part, I didn't hear what they were saying. All I know is I got to the kitchen and Marnie is laying down on one side of the thing, kneel down, and then the girl's there with their hands on him doing the. And Marnie is bawling. And I was like, "Oh Jesus Christ! I'm going back outside. I don't even want to know what's happening now."
But since then, have you talked to him?
The animals? No,
Yeah.
not at all.
You-
I should.
You're taking
You're
none
right.
of Dr. Doolittle's words.
So you haven't. So like me personally, like, I think this is how you're thinking. I would have sat down with
Yeah, oh
my
yeah.
dog and been like,
What do we do?
I would have been like, hey man, like, sorry about what happened in your past, but like, we love you here.
And I would also tell him, like, what are you fucking talking about family secrets for to someone?
Hey,
Yeah,
motherfucker, if you don't like it here,
don't I let you out every day? Just go ahead and keep on running, bud.
you got all the treats you want.
By the way, I would like to hear what Val has to say.
It would be interesting, right? Because what if it's true?
Little
I don't
Chuck,
know.
though. Little Chuck, I don't want to hear what he got fucking say. That little asshole, man.
You know,
Did
Val
you have to
said
give the
fuck
ladies
to-
food?
I don't
6
know. She
hours,
probably
you gotta
drank
feed her at
something.
some
Yeah.
point.
You had to feed her sausages off his floor.
She was eating spirits all day long.
Now she did on one of.
She was smoking.
Sucking the tumors out of the dogs.
Yeah, I'm like, can you do something about that giant fucking hunk of mass on his side? Get rid of that. But
That's an extra $40, sir.
Sir, to cure cancer on the animal.
But she did have like really specific things to say about Marnie's mom's Great Dane, to where I was like, well, that kind of actually sounds legit. Like that they had little kids, and the little kids used to poke their fingers in his ears and his eyes, so he does because he never liked having his face touched. And I'm like, oh, that's something. Well, I don't know. That sounds legit.
Well, maybe because the fucking dog tried biting her when she touched his face.
Probably. Yeah, that could
sense.
be. That could be.
I've really grown to enjoy dogs.
Right?
I didn't really. I don't think growing up I never understood dogs. But now that I got Val, Sam brought this little angel into my life named Val. I love her, man.
Same.
Did you guys have one in the house growing up?
Yeah, her name was Duchess. She was a German Shepherd.
Oh,
She played no motherfucking games.
nice.
Couldn't have anybody at the house because anytime they tried to leave, Duchess would bite the fuck out of them. They could come in, they could hang out, but if they tried to get out of there, they got no shot at getting out. And she was like a purebred, I think, German Shepherd. She could make it from our hallway to our door in one leap.
Yeah.
So nobody had any chance.
Police dog, bro.
Yeah, it was. It was a police
Yeah.
dog. Our house was way too small for a police dog. She was a nice dog, I assume. Somebody liked her, but I never really had the emotional connection to her. she was good.
That explains it then. You gotta have the emotional.
Yeah.
true.
But like Val, me and Val, man, Val will walk over to me. She'd be all droopy, and I do a little doolittle with her. I can tell she just hates that fucking Chuck dog. You know, and I go, I hate him too, Val. So he starts coming around. Like anytime I start petting on her, Chuck is the puppy. He tries to get a little attention. He jumping in. I'll fucking put my leg right in front of him, and I see Val like look at it, and then I see her look back at me like wag her tail. I'm like, yeah, fuck that dog. So I think this is the only dog probably in my entire life that I'm gonna have a connection with. And I'm a little bit sad about it. I don't let anybody else in. I'm a one dog per heart guy.
Yeah. I see that. I can see that.
I'm the same way with my dog too. We had a Roddy growing up, and it was fine. But if any of my friends touched me, chase it around the house until he caught you, tear your socks right off.
That's my kind of dog.
He was a purebred too. Great dog. He was the man. But man, if somebody touched you, no bueno.
Really.
I love dogs, man.
The best.
I trained. I was right after high school. I graduated high school. My mom and dad had this little miniature German Schnauzer, and I used to get bored, and I trained it like I would put on a mask and pretend to like attack my mom, and so I would train him to do this. And man, he got to the point you couldn't touch any woman anywhere near him, or he would just go berserk. So my uncle and aunt visited us in Texas one time. They have no idea, and he just like playing around, grabs his wife. Side of his fucking neck, dude. This is a miniature Schnauzer. Gets to like 5'3" in the air and grabs the side of his fucking neck.
That's awesome.
no wonder the dogs aren't happy to be at your house. Christ.
There's this guy with a mask. She's like rubbing.
My brother has a husky pup, and he's about 2 years old now, and he is a dickhead. He jumped up on the couch next to me, like Diggs is right now, sat there, looked at me for about 10 seconds, took his paw, smacked me in the head, and then barked at me. I was like, what the fuck do you want?
I love
I'm just trying to
Get that all
live.
the time.
Did you walk him out?
Yeah, you have to. You gotta. What do you want? You want outside? You want food? He can't. We have another dog too. The other dog can't have any toys. This husky has to take all the toys, runs them downstairs into his bed, puts them in his bed. If you go near him, he starts growling.
That's like what Chuck's doing with Val.
Yeah, very
I don't like
possessive.
I don't like it.
I do the choke in burp and exhale thing all the time now, by the way. I'll just do it randomly. When Ronnie starts to forget about it, I'll be like... She'll be like, what's going on? I'm like, Jimmy needs to go outside.
She probably.
Oh, that's awesome.
Blah, blah, blah.
Is that what I fucking sound like to you, Seat?
Yep.
Do you want to become a better sports better gambler this season? Want to be informed about each week's matchup and see where people smarter than you are putting... You're a motherfucker. See where people are putting their money and why?
Yeah.
Then you need to download the Action Network app right now. I honestly do use it every single day.
I see you.
I do as well.
Todd does. I know Gumpy does. To track all of our bets and the bets of those I follow every weekend.
Yeah.
All my bets tracked in one easy place, and I never lose track of my record. I can track my record by last 7 days, last 30 days, all time, by sport,
It's the
by
best.
day. You want it, you got it.
I know exactly how well I've done or how well I haven't done.
Correct. And that's key.
In like 2 seconds, I just look it up. Boom. That's how good I am.
Yeah.
This is how rich I am right
If you're not keeping track of it, who is?
Who is? Because you need to keep track. You
You
need
just
to
don't
know.
be gambling willy-nilly on games and not be
No.
tracking how well you're doing or how well you're not doing,
No.
because that's how you get better. You see your mistakes and you learn from them.
Correct.
If Northwestern doesn't cover on a fumble at the end of the game,
Unbelievable.
And Tony bet on it. I want to know that he bet on it.
Yep, and I let you know. Their win probability is second to none. They have all the real-time odds and lines. I have instant access to all the data and expert analysis I could ever want. Yeah, the win probability thing's a real bitch because sometimes it'll say you have an 83% chance to win the game, and then 13 minutes later, after 2 turnovers and a fumble in the end zone, you have a 17% chance to win. That's a real kick in the dick, but it's still nice to know. They're giving you the key to Green Dot City, baby. So let's go. You download the Action Network app and join their Week 1 NFL Pick and Pull for a chance to win 2,000 doll hairs.
Too large.
Wow.
2
It's 2 stacks.
stacks of high society. That's not correct. I don't
No,
think.
it's not.
Stacks
That's
10
okay.
grand.
Stacks of 10.
Yeah, that'd be 20
I just
grand.
wanted to get that line in because I enjoyed very much pay me and his money. Download the Action Network app and join their NFL Week 1 pick and pull for a chance to win $2,000 using these links. Getaction.app/Todd or getaction.app/Diggs or getaction.app/Pat. Fuck the rest of you guys. Use the Diggs one. It'll make me look better.
Nick, are you still gambling on there?
I do, but I haven't won a bet yet so far this year. So,
It's tough.
That's tough.
well, I've been following all Diggs' picks. So,
Well, that's a lie. 'Cause I pull up my Action Network app right here, and I could quickly
Gump's on
tell.
there. Gump came off a hell of a run.
Gump's
Then he
up-
moved
Gump's
to
like
the
plus
U.S.
30
and
units.
he just went cold.
Green Dot City.
No, I'm still hot.
Still hot?
Baseball. I love the
Oh,
diamond.
Oh, let's see here. First weekend of college football, 12-6-1.
Nah, you did not.
Right there, Foxy.
Green Dot City.
Hey, I went
Green
3-0-1
Dot City.
last night. Fake ass city. Fucking Notre Dame live bet.
Yeah,
Let's go.
they covered the 17.5 too.
Foxy, you went back home, didn't you?
Yeah, I went back home. I figured it'd be the last time because we got this busy fall schedule coming up. Just saw the family, hung out with them, nothing crazy. So it was good.
Yeah.
Played some golf. That's it.
How's your game?
You know what? It's so funny. I go out there when I don't play for a while. I'm always like, all right, first nine's gonna be bad. Figure it out. Second nine, that's what happened. Shot 45, 38. So anytime
Holy
you
shit.
get below that 40, I'm happy. Don't matter
Yeah,
how
hell
the first
yeah.
nine goes.
You guys didn't invite me to golf. You remember that when they didn't invite me
yeah.
to golf?
Who, Nick and Foxy?
I thought we buried this.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird.
It's weird.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. I wasn't invited either.
Todd and I weren't even
No,
offered.
we weren't in the thread.
Yeah, it's a real shame Nick started this
very private
group message.
Very
without you
private
guys.
thread.
I invited Pat to play golf on Friday, and he said, "Yeah." And then about 10 minutes later, he's like, "I don't think."
he did do that,
He
didn't he?
soured.
Okay.
Okay,
I
so he
recall.
soured on the idea.
That was Friday, though.
I was talking about Stooja. Wasn't I? That conversation transitioned to Stooja.
It did.
Ty was there. Ty heard me talk about
Because
Stooja.
you wanted to play by your house, but there weren't any courses by your house. You didn't want to drive across town. So I got the vibe that you were souring on the idea. So I said, okay. The next day, I said, hey, does anyone want to go watch the Miami game that night?
Yeah. Which I would have never wanted to do.
Absolutely not.
Ever.
Not in public.
Never.
At a crowded bar.
Please no.
So,
And also, I have to watch these college football games differently this year.
absolutely you do. You're professional.
Damn right.
So Foxy turned that into, I don't know about that, but I'd like to play 9 if anyone wants to.
Yeah, so that group that Nick invited to go golf in that group text was a select few, wasn't it?
Yeah, by anyone, like, that, both of you. Like, yeah, you 2 other people.
Yeah.
And not the rest of the people.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that anyone?
Yeah, it was. There were 7 people in that group text.
Yeah.
Todd, you and I were.
I think
on
you
that.
were getting your dogs counseled or something.
True.
There's no way I would have went golfing with you guys. Just
Well,
there's no chance.
You know what?
I slept all day.
We shouldn't have assumed, and I said that right away. Also, I jumped in Nick's car. I said, Nick, should we invite Pat? Because we talked about this yesterday.
Because the plans were founded by me, you, and Nick.
But we both agreed that you kind of felt like maybe you didn't want to play.
I was talking about
New day,
Stooja.
though. New day. He could have
day,
been like,
maybe that
fuck, you
came
know
around.
what?
I mean,
feeling
there's
it
still
today.
no excuse that Todd wasn't invited.
I agree.
Hey, now, granted, though, Todd was
Todd-
not.
golf?
is terrible at golf.
Todd likes golf, though.
I like the golf.
Travis Fulton made me a golfer.
That's what I was just going to say. You just got a lesson, too. I mean, I didn't want to lose.
I played out there in Hawaii one time.
Oh, how was that?
I shot pretty good.
Yeah, well, how was this trip different than the last time? Was it better?
There was less people.
Because of the timing?
The food's dog shit, though. I mean, the food is so bad. I order from the kids' menu every day. I like the chicken nuggets.
Well, all they have is ham and pineapple, right?
No. Funny, Lanai used to be the home of Dole pineapples. The entire island used to be. And then it sold in like 1990 or something like that. So the island just became like this empty island, basically. Some guy bought the island
Just a bunch of empty pineapples laying around.
Not the fields, but I assume at some point there was empty pineapples. But he bought the whole place. Four Seasons comes in there, buys 2 resorts off of them. There's a tiny little village where everybody lives. It's like a deserted island almost with these 2 things. So if the food in the place you're at isn't good, there's nowhere to go. So we should have known this from last time. The food is so uppity, so it's super Asian uppity too, because people from Japan and China come there. So it was Sam and I didn't fit in. I mean, they made it very obvious that they did not want us to come back.
I can't remember. Have you hit a luau there ever?
Yeah, we went to a.
That's gonna be awesome.
We went to a pineapple festival. Oh. Yeah, it was just like 7,000 kids. That was during the 4th of July week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, from all over the world. It's a very multicultural place, but it's nice. The views are nice. We went down to this beach. It was an hour drive down the back side of the island where there was nothing in a Jeep, and it was like a real 4-wheeler operation going up over lava and all this shit. I thought we crashed the car a couple times. There was no service.
Dry lava.
Yeah.
It's the only
That's
reason
what Hawaii is.
The only
Magma's
reason
when
I
it's
want to
hot.
go to Hawaii is to go to a luau. Because one time I went to Florida and there was
you're
a
gonna be-
Hawaiian like style restaurant and they did a luau inside.
Did they
it.
have coconut bras?
Oh, they had the guys with the fire and the it was cool. But I wanted to do it for real in Hawaii.
They wear underwear under those grass skirts. The guys.
No, can't.
No, you kind of let it.
Religious reasons.
I think you let
Like
it
a
hang.
kilt.
The Hawaiian people are a very awesome group of humans. When you start learning about them and reading about it,
Well, you live in paradise your entire life. Fucking tough life.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, there's no overnight delivery there. Everything takes like 4 or 5 days.
They do got Dog the Bounty Hunter.
He's back. He's back.
Zito, what was that? Dog the Bounty Hunter.
I mean, he's like so close, but yet so far away.
Can you try one more time?
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
He didn't change it. He didn't change it at all. What do you mean
In
he's
his
back?
head, that is exactly
He's
what it
got a
is.
new show.
What's it called?
Without Beth?
Dog.
Just dog.
Yeah. Dog the Bounty Hunter. It's back.
Oh. They still chase around
The
people
reboot
with
or
fucking
something.
paintball guns?
I assume.
Who's going to yell at dog, though, whenever he
Liam.
makes a mistake?
Liam.
That's what Beth did.
Yeah,
kidding
she
me?
kept him in
Liam?
check.
Come on.
That's Beth's job.
Liam's like one of those kids on a really good TV show that you just can't stand. That's who Liam
Who was
is.
the one that got caught jerking off?
Liam.
Liam's the one with the long ponytail?
Yeah.
Why don't you like him? He's running around with paintball guns, fucking taking home.
He's a fucking scrub, dude.
He kept trying to. He always tried to armbar people because he fought MMA every time, and he did the worst armbars.
Kid was born on third base.
Dog the Bounty Hunter's kid?
Yeah, born on third base. He thought he hit a triple.
Liam?
He's their nephew, right? They always called him Monk. I think so.
All right, let's get to the part where you...
His name is Leland.
Dwayne Lee.
There's no way it's Leo.
Baby Leesa?
Here we go. Here you go, Zito.
Nail it, here.
Dog. Oh. You doesn't even say dog?
Who was his? He had his dipshit brother running around too.
I thought that was Leland.
right?
No, that was the one that got caught jerking off.
He has his one brother actually.
Dog's brother?
Yeah.
Actually reminds me of your dad. They kind of favor to look at him. I mean, your dad's like
Come
a
again?
better,
Can't wait.
your dad's like a better looking version of
That's
that
a-
guy.
that's an
But they
insult.
kind of like have the same
Better come
demeanor.
correct, motherfucker.
I'm serious. Look at him.
That's an insult.
I didn't
Dog,
look.
Dog and Frank? Dog and Frank?
Tim Chapman.
No, Dwayne Lee Chapman.
He actually
Dog.
He was.
No, Dog is Dwayne Chapman. Dwayne Lee Chapman is his
another-
nephew.
Yeah, Neff.
There's 2 Dwayne.
Leland does look like a fake MMA fighter.
He's not a fake MMA. He was a real MMA
Yeah.
fighter. Why is everybody coming after Liam?
Oh, we talk about Mike Chapman
Yeah, the guy that was the most sane one of the group.
or Tim Chapman?
I think it's Tim. I don't know. If you look, he kind of looks
This
like
fucking
Nick's
guy.
dad.
Look, if my dad was held in a concentration camp and emaciated,
Hey, you know what? From where I'm sitting with my blue light glasses
Does look
on,
like your dad.
Kind of looks like your dad
Yeah.
from over here.
Say your dad's better looking,
Frank
He did
does-
say
a little
that.
bigger.
yeah.
Frank doesn't deserve that.
What's his name?
My dad looks like Tim McGraw.
Why is there so many
Before
criminals
he
in
lost all
Hawaii?
the weight too, so I get it.
What?
I get it. Makes sense.
Why is there so many criminals in Hawaii that he needs to bounty hunt all these
I
guys?
know. Like, there's nobody
Ice,
fucking
brah.
make the bell there.
Ice, brah. They're throwing the shaka, brah.
It's true.
Hate when that happens.
They have a real hood there, man. Those areas they go
Oh,
through,
no, I know.
looks pretty rough. Everybody skips bail. And nobody go to court.
I mean, it has to be serious for the dog to be there.
He moved from Colorado to there strictly because of business was
What are
good.
they
over
snorting?
Yeah.
Coconuts?
there. Ice, bro. Ice, bro.
Nuts.
Have a little respect.
I don't like this dog slander out of you, Diggs.
Me neither.
I
What
did
is-
enjoy that.
Just
show.
lost his wife. Where's the respect?
What about Liam too getting buried out of nowhere?
Liam, Leland, they're all good.
Everyone's going to agree that Liam deserves to get buried.
Hey, that show was entertaining though.
I watched.
Yeah,
it.
it's
He
very
can run a
entertaining.
4-1-40 easily.
Who?
Leland.
He was
That
fast. He was fast.
Dog
He'd
catch him out.
He'd catch him. Dog would give him a cigarette. Talk about Jesus.
Yeah.
And then go to jail.
After he fucking threw them through a wall, and he would always get him in the car, and he's like, real nice.
There's
Hey,
nothing like
you need
a
cigarette?
good post cuffing cigarette.
The lighting the cigarette for them is the
Oh, it's the
absolute
best.
Like
best.
the cigarette. I like the cigarette.
They should have done an after show. Like all the people have ever got that like speech, and they'll like all talk about their stories.
Todd,
So hilarious because the person be all sweaty, like the side of their face would be all scraped up and getting thrown through the wall, and he's like,
Pepper sprayed.
"Bro, no big deal. We'll just get you in there. You'll go to court. They'll give you a new court date. We'll get out. We'll talk to your mom. Everything will be fine." Well, why'd you throw me through a fucking wall then?
It's nothing a Pall Mall Red can't fix. Yeah. Right?
that's what I was going to ask Todd. Todd, when you're interrogating people, do you offer them when you used to interrogate, did you always offer them a cigarette?
Sure. Yeah, if I could find one.
Coffee, cig,
Yeah.
Coke.
You need
I
some,
figure that's
bro.
always the move.
Leland moved from Hawaii to Alabama in
Yeah, he's a
2015,
fucking mutt, dude.
So you know he's on tough times.
What are you talking about?
It's beautiful this time of year.
Roll Tide, bro. War Eagle.
Did he start his own?
He may be
bounty
the
hunter?
first person in history who's moved, oh, well, other than Tua, I guess, who's moved from Hawaii to Alabama.
Yep. On purpose.
Maybe he found him some good Southern belle there.
We got married.
Yeah. Probably. He was famous, bro. He probably got some Instagram
Love makes
model.
you do crazy things, huh?
I wondered if he did pass on the family business, like he has his own.
bounty hunter.
Can we be bounty hunters?
I think.
Oh, yeah.
Do cops work
Oh,
with
yeah.
bounty hunters? Or do they laugh at
No,
them?
they hate him, don't they? Or I shouldn't say it's a contentious relationship.
Sometimes we use them, like we use the bondsmen. I like not so much their bounty hunters, but the bondsmen have a lot of information. Like if you're looking for a fugitive, they have a lot of like contact information for people close to the family
makes
and
sense.
shit like that. They say 'cause they say pretty tight. A lot of those people go in and out and you use the same bondsman for years, so they know a lot of shit on the people. But yeah, the guys running around with the little spray cans and shit.
So we just have to go to a bondsman and get a bounty, and then we're bounty
We
hunters?
should be the bondsman as well, too. Right?
bondsmen have like arrest authority if someone revocates a bond.
You like deputized, or you just like, hey, I'm a
It's a
bondsman now?
constitutional power awarded to you, so it's like a real simple process.
Go ahead. Make my day.
¿Hablas español? Well, you could in no time at all if you use Babbel, the language learning app that will get you speaking a new language quickly and with confidence. Listen, Babbel's pretty simple, okay? You can choose from 14 different languages, including Spanish, French, Italian, and German. It's designed to quickly get you speaking your new language within weeks.
I need a new language.
I mean, honestly,
I'm getting tired of my existing language. I
Right.
would like a new language.
everyone could use a little bit of culture.
Yeah.
And Babbel's teaching method and speech recognition technology has been proven to be effective across multiple studies. Convenient lessons in only 10 to 15 minutes. You can do it while you're taking a shit.
That's exactly how long I take a shit. too.
Exactly,
It's
about
perfect.
10, 15 minutes. You can learn through interactive dialogues so you can perfect your pronunciation and accent. Accent's very important.
Yeah. So you don't sound like you
And-
don't belong.
Yeah, exactly. And the lessons are also lovingly created by over 100 language experts. We're talking real people here, folks, okay?
Real
Not
people.
computers.
No.
Not some translation machine.
No.
Real people,
Real
real
people.
experiences. It's available as an app or online, and your progress will be synced across all your devices. So go ahead and be bold this summer and learn a new language. Here are the easy steps to speaking a new language with confidence.
All right.
Go to babbel.com
Got
or
it.
download the app.
Okay.
Select the language of your choice and try for free.
What?
Yeah, free.
I don't have to pay for this right now?
No, you do not.
Holy
That is
shit.
Babbel.
Mios Dio.
There you go. That is Babbel, BABBEL.com. Babbel. Speak a new language with confidence.
We could be bondsmen
Yep.
/ bounty hunters.
We just gotta get mace and
Pretty easy.
paintball guns.
Yeah, we do. Long ponytail and MMA.
Yeah.
An XL Yukon.
couple of them.
Can you imagine if we had our own bonding nation?
Bro, we already
I
got
think
the
we'd
dry
do
erase
quite well.
board. Yeah, we already got the dry erase board.
Yeah, it's true.
Brief everybody.
You have skills, Todd.
Yeah.
Some would say,
Connections?
some would argue the best in the state. We got the best in the state.
Look for that content.
What are we
coming
gonna
spring
offer them
2020.
though when we catch them?
How much do we make?
Six?
Like a good $6-7 a guy.
Probably.
Sounds like a good business.
We gotta come up with something unique to offer them at the end. Our own version of a cigarette.
I'm gonna give him a pow.
like a fist pound.
No,
Hey, pal.
pow. My enemy.
When he gets his own line of energy drink.
Hey, I'm gonna give you.
The show's like its own commercial.
Maybe we give them a cigarette laced with pow.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, a pow and a cigarette.
Yeah.
You're gonna need this energy. You're about to go through a lot, bud. Going right back to the fucking slammer.
You want to hit this vape pen?
There you
Give
go.
a vape,
Baby. Yeah.
a cig, and a pow.
That'll mellow them out.
Look for pow, by the way. It's coming to stores near you.
I can't wait.
Has CFO Phil reverse engineered that shit yet, or what?
I think he's
What do you
almost
think?
on it. Huh? He's almost on it.
Almost on it.
He's almost starting.
Yeah.
Hey, CFO Phil's on the t-shirt game. We've had a lot of shirts added.
I would like to have a CFO Phil shirt right now. You see him? His hair looks like Kramer. And he's got a mustache. He's one of the most remarkable looking CFOs in the country.
He is. We should market that, huh?
Yeah, we should market
Yeah.
a CFO guy. The
He's got a
nerd, the
great
money
look.
guy. Our guy happens to be a fucking animal
Yeah.
who just goes
Maybe
on
we-
like vacations with his family every day, it feels like.
If we could also get him to fight MMA,
He might be the greatest dad of all
like
time.
low-level MMA fights, and he's our CFO, that would be cool. He could do it. He's a tough guy.
Phil would beat the fuck out of
Yeah,
some of those
right?
low-level MMA guys. I saw
yeah.
him beat up a guy in his front yard. And the guy's there in the front yard.
Nice.
12:30 a.m., 1 a.m. Cops got called. Phil showed up to court wearing a suit. The other guy wore baggy pants.
Oh, that's tough.
That's an easy victory for him.
Zuko threw it out.
She's throwing some stuff out for the DeGillia family.
Zuko's our local
Magistrate.
magistrate.
Oh, nice.
She's been in power for no less than 45 years in Plumboro.
Really?
Nothing gets past Zuko. You do something in Plum, Zuko will handle it.
Your name also ends in L. You got no cases against you.
She is an
That's
Italian.
incredible.
It is very interesting.
She's still in power?
Oh yeah. Zuko will never go out of
I
power.
went there for an underage hearing one time with like 20 people in my senior class
Oh,
that
his
all got
last name?
busted. There was one individual showed up in a suit with a lawyer, and on the other side of the spectrum, my good friend showed up with just his dad, and his dad was like, "I don't see a problem with letting these kids have a drink of alcohol from time to time."
Was that Papa?
No.
Have you heard about his story with her? Disorderly.
Yes.
Disorderly
The sound
gathering.
complaints.
So he was
This is Phil?
CFO Phil's
Yeah?
house. And I don't know if I should tell. Yeah, I should tell
Yeah.
the story. CFO Phil's dad is a legend of a human. And when I say that, I mean that everybody that's ever met him goes, that guy's a legend. Yeah. He grunts. He doesn't really speak, but he's intelligent and he's funny and he loves scotch. He's just an interesting character.
Very intelligent, like nuclear power plant.
Yeah, very intelligent. Like, he grunts though, so it's like what? Like, and he's been doing this forever. They had a party at the house, and cops showed up at like 12 or something, and they ordered the owners of the house. And Papa Baines comes walking out with his scotch, and there's probably like 50 to 60 people roaming around.
Live band.
Live band in the backyard. I mean, it's a huge gathering. So the cop writes him a ticket and orders everybody out of there. And what he got was a disorderly gathering or something like that, or disorderly something. It wasn't conduct. It was like an event or whatever.
Yeah.
So they go to court. He takes it to court. He refuses to just pay the fine. It's the cop over there, Zuko up there, and then Papa Main's representing himself. And he goes, it wasn't disorderly. It was all pretty orderly. We had a band. We had a band playing. We had a sound check. He went through the entire thing. He was like, was it loud? Maybe, but it wasn't disorderly. He was like so upset about it.
Everything was very
Zuko threw it out. She was like, you're 100% accurate. It might have been too loud or disorderly conduct, but it wasn't technically a gathering that was disorderly. And he was like, thanks. And I guess Papa Main's wife, Phil's mom, was sitting next to him. And whenever it seemed as if the tide was starting to turn in his direction, he just kept going. And she was like hitting him. We're about to witness it. Zuko, the best. Hey, Stern,
But fair.
but fair.
Very fair.
That's why she's been in charge for 40 years.
Hey, speaking of Hawaii, The Rock was his own best man.
The best thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
My favorite Rock thing of all time, possibly. I mean, no one is cool enough or on that level enough to be The Rock's best man.
You want me to have some slapdick give a speech at my wedding? I'll give my own. I'll give my own best man speech to me and my wife about us. That's what he had to do. The Rock is the greatest human walking.
Yeah, that's incredible.
By the way,
why
I'm
not?
thinking about if I ever get married, doing it for mine.
Hey, mine's right around the corner. And I was thinking to myself, maybe I'm my own best man.
I think it's gonna be a new thing.
I don't know if that's right.
Well,
It makes the
in
wedding a
his
lot
case,
cheaper, I
he
think.
has the most popular alter ego in the history of alter egos. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So, I don't know.
What if they hit his music when he walked out?
For his best man entrance, he comes out to the fucking Rock's music.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best man. He said it was very private. I wonder how many people are there. Probably 10, 15 people.
Yeah,
All
probably,
his assistants
Yeah,
and stuff.
super
Probably the
small.
whole island, right?
Yikes.
Thought it was rather disrespectful not to invite Cena, but I guess that's not. I guess I had no say in the matter. You know,
Are they tight?
they should be. I mean, the fucking Cena putting him over all those years. I would assume so.
He has to be the biggest thing in Hawaii, right? Like of all time. Like he can go anywhere. He's the biggest thing
In the world?
Yeah.
He's the biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
He just broke, Avatar's record
Yeah.
What do you mean?
for international box office or worldwide. He just broke some record. He topped Spider-Man or something.
Jesus.
it was most consecutive weeks at number 1 or something like that. Yeah.
He just cracked Spider-Man for 5 weeks straight worldwide box office. Hobbs and Shaw, $7 production. I'll be my own motherfucking best man too. He caught a car in Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
He literally caught a car. Who's going to be your best man? I'm the best man here.
Have you seen Hobbs and Shaw?
Nope. But I'm a fan.
I do want to see it. Bailey liked it.
Well, yeah, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for it to come out on the Fire Stick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Goddamn app has been shitty lately.
Billy liked it?
Yeah, he liked it a lot.
Billy loved it.
Yeah.
Really?
Said it's not going to win any Oscars.
Right. But great movie. And I respect that. Sometimes it's what I want. That's why I watch John Wick. It's just constant fucking people up.
Hey, that Nerf gun thing was pretty insane.
Yeah, it was awesome.
That was pretty awesome. So that kid just had a talent with weapons, and he was like, I got to show this off. I just watched old fucking Keanu Reeves shoot with Halle Berry behind him yelling. I might as well do the same thing. That was incredible production.
My favorite part was when he put a dart in someone's head and then jammed it in with his hand like it was a knife.
Yeah, this guy did a Nerf John Wick.
It was incredible.
It was.
What a great idea.
Wait, Nerf wasn't behind it?
Do you think Nerf was behind it?
I don't think
Yeah.
so. I think the guy just made it himself.
Should have been, like, hindsight guys should have probably pitched that to Nerf. But Nerf's marketing people would probably be like, yeah, that'll never work. People put videos up on the internet all the time with their guns.
I hate Nerf.
Why?
Whoa.
I mean, the products.
What was the purpose of that?
They're just not realistic enough for me.
Oh, okay.
Like the darts, what do they last? Like 6 days max normally before the tail falls off or
Yeah, you
something.
gotta buy the expansion pack.
But one football with the fins on it.
yeah. Those are
Now,
there's about
now, if you're
18.
talking
There's about
Vortex.
18 of them on top of our school roof.
Is
Well, of
undefeated.
course.
Rip your
But
hands
you-
apart with those whistles on the side.
You could also throw that son of a bitch a country mile.
You could.
Which
Vic threw it out of the stadium.
he did. Marino did too.
Did he?
Yeah, Marino.
Oh, those things.
Marino was the original.
He was.
Marino got a quick release, too. People forget.
Sound like a goddamn Harrier jet when he threw that.
Our favorite thing to do as kids was when you on one side of the house and go on side the other. We can't
throw
see
it
each other.
up
You
top,
just
yeah.
launch it, and you have to see who can run up and catch it.
Yeah. Look, the Nerf
You guys are
football.
doing trick shots before trick shots.
Oh yeah.
The Nerf football with the tail was easily by far their best invention. The light up one, not as good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You could feel the battery inside. It was all lopsided in weight. The foam always fucking tore apart.
How about the glow in the dark ball?
Which one?
Just all of them. Did you like those? I was never a big fan. I never glow in the dark.
The bouncy ball ones?
Yeah.
You still like the footballs and like the basketballs.
Oh, I
No,
think some
no,
of the
no.
light up ones, the light up footballs. I was talking about the glow in the
Oh,
dark.
they have different ones, glow in the dark ones.
I don't know enough about Nerf. I'm learning right now.
I loved bouncy
Is
balls.
Vortex a different company than Nerf?
I think so.
No, it was a
No,
Nerf.
it was
one.
Nerf.
No, yeah, it was the
Vortex.
Nerf Vortex.
Yeah.
I like. They got good brains.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one item.
That's
they
their
fucking
best
hit the
thing, though. You're
jackpot.
right.
Well,
I
dude,
think.
what are you talking about? They also have like the rocket launcher. And
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but how long do they
sawed-off
last?
shotgun.
How long do they last?
Tony, I'm going to argue with you. Airsoft guns and paintball guns do not last long either.
Yeah, but they're much,
Mustang's
but
always
they're much
great.
more effective.
That fucking one we
There's
got
no
there,
pain.
Still got a lot of zip on it.
There's no pain tolerance with a Nerf gun.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, it's soft.
That's the point.
They ruined our.
That's
fu-
what
our they
Nerf
ruined
means.
this current generation.
Yeah.
You think Nerf guns is what's made everybody soft?
Yep.
Nerf guns.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, my
might be
generation,
right.
we used to chase each other around with pellet and BB guns.
Exactly.
And you guys used to play lawn darts.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true.
You guys are throwing javelins.
Nerf
This
ruined.
kid's dying left and right with jarts
It's a
buried in his
game.
skull.
It's a good. If he gets hit, he deserves it. That's what all the dads were saying. Think about Tim McAfee back in the day. Like I couldn't even fathom if they were trying to take away lawn darts and he loved it. If he would have loved it, he'd be like, if they die from it, they deserve it. It's just a whole different era back then.
I got drilled with a horseshoe in the side of the head one time.
Really?
Probably my first concussion, to be
Well,
honest.
that explains a few things.
How did that happen?
I mean, you know the horseshoes. You've played horseshoes before.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you just run in the middle of the game.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
As a child,
Do you Italians like horseshoes?
love horseshoes.
Really? It's kind of like bocce ball, but with an
Yeah,
ending.
like if the grass is too long and you can't play bocce, get out the horseshoes. Get the pits out.
I liked horseshoes.
Make sure your pits are raked though. Okay.
yeah.
It's important.
Fucking rake those pits.
I don't
And
want
if-
it skipping off the
Yeah,
ground.
I don't want anything bouncing around.
But
And, and if it hits wood, it doesn't count.
cornhole
okay?
killed horseshoes for me. Once cornhole came out, I'm like, this is a better game.
It's a lot more easier to
It's,
maintain.
yeah, it's a lot easier to me.
yeah, you don't need a fucking sand trap.
Yeah.
There was a run there where horseshoes had a
Oh yeah,
run.
we used to play all the time.
There's a couple years there where it had a run.
You get a fucking 6-pack on top of there. Oh, what a feeling!
Cornhole is so much better than.
I think so. I
There's
don't know
nothing
why.
like clanging that.
Oh
Fucking
yeah,
steak,
the
dude.
clings around, spins around there.
Oh, getting hard just thinking about it.
Is that right? Is that happening right now?
No,
Horseshoes, Nerf. What I mean, that is the thing. Like there was Nerf basketball though was huge when I was
Oh
a kid.
yeah, what about Nerf?
The Nerf hoop was huge.
They had two bangers, like outright bangers.
Yeah.
Nerf basketball and the Vortex. You have to appreciate that.
I was
yeah.
talking more about the gun game.
Don't backtrack now, Tony.
I was talking about the gun game. I was talking about
Hey,
the
that's a
arrows.
Canadian person right there.
Dude, I had the perfect house for Nerf hoop too because we had a balcony with wooden spindles. So you would just turn it upside down, invert the net, and you could stick it into like where the wood, the pedal, the
crown
fucking
molding.
railing came down and met the ceiling. It was slid in there perfect, tight as fuck. So we had this big open room to play off of. It was the shit. I mean, you just fucking body people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no fouls.
Oh yeah, no fouls.
No
in Nerf
fouls.
hoop. You go up to dunk, be ready.
You take the cushions
I'll take
off.
your legs
You take
out.
the cushions off the couch and put it around all the
Oh
corners.
yeah.
Smart.
Put it around the brick on the fireplace so you don't crack your skull open.
Oh yeah.
Smart. Turn the fire off too. Keep
We
the
had a-
fire on. You have a potential kid
We had a pool table up there too.
burning.
And didn't know that the spindles on the balcony railing just exactly the width of a pool ball. So one time we were playing pool and my buddy cracks one and it goes off the table and it rolls between the rails, boom, gone, and then crack. My sister just walked at the perfect time, crack, knocked her the fuck out.
You guys play billiards in a while?
No, fuck
Sam and I played billiards out there in Hawaii. They had a very nice pool table set up out there.
Really?
I guess
I like
the
to play
Europeans love it. Yeah, I don't mind it. Sam was good. Really? Sam was good at billiards. It was a game that nobody's like great at.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
You know?
See, I'm more of a billiards is a bar game for me. I normally gravitate to the darts instead of the pool table.
I love darts. Yeah. I think
They're the
I
best.
like darts better now. I like beer.
I've always liked beer.
I still like beer.
Was that Disney?
Was it Kavanaugh?
Man, it felt like they were just trying to have him walk into viral clips.
He obliged.
It's been a fun episode. Episode 100. Very, very proud that we made it to 100 episodes. Can't thank everybody enough for listening this long. We'll have 100 more. We're at 200 before we know it. Yeah. So every Monday and Wednesday is Heartland Radio.
About 50 weeks from now.
You know what?
Every
too?
Tuesday, Thursday,
Hey,
Friday. Pat
maybe
McAfee
Friday
show.
as well. Maybe we both release. Maybe both shows release like a 30-minute episode on Friday. Something to think about.
Teaser.
What if we combine best ofs?
Well, I don't know because then it's only.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
You know
it's
what I
true.
mean?
You're right.
I don't know. I think maybe let's. Hey,
We'll
let's
ta-
not keep the door closed.
Put
on
a pin in it. Revisit it when you get back from
Circle
the
back.
Canadian.
Circle back. Put put a
Land?
pin in it. We'll circle back.
Canadian land.
Yeah. By the way, Pat and some of the crew going to Canada, to Gump's homeland, to do a little DAZN business. I don't know if you know this or not. DAZN, pretty big deal in Canada.
Only thing they have all the NFL on design.
Yeah.
And soccer, Champions League, English Premier League.
I've been learning it's basically ESPN of Canada.
Yeah. Pretty excited.
So
though.
Pat will be going there to meet their queen, or whatever.
Steve
Whoever who runs Canada. I remember they have a president.
Steve
I think
Nash.
it's Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
Steve Nash. That's right.
Steve
He's
Nash
the
and-
king of Canada.
And
So
American legend is traveling up
Yes.
there. Marshawn Lynch.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Be good interviews.
Noble.
People look forward to that. And that's just the start of it, man.
Just the
People
start of it.
are going to be flocking to the Pat McAfee show. It's going to be awesome. Both the live show and the podcast. Got bookers now traveling to industry cities to be able to talk to people live.
Good term.
I mean, what's happening? What's
really-
happening around here?
What is happening? And air conditioner still doesn't work.
We're still us.
Yep. So we'll climb on the roof tomorrow and try to figure it out. Hopefully Diggs doesn't die.
You're going on the roof, Diggs?
If he does good content. Yeah, I used to do flat roofing, Donna City. So I'm used to going up 40 footers. It ain't a big deal.
Phil used to hang off the buildings washing the windows downtown.
Yeah, it's not a
What?
big deal.
That's crazy. It's
Yeah,
a crazy
Phil,
person's
Phil
job.
used to hang off the windows in one of them little things.
Literally hung.
Sky lifts.
No, I think he had one of them,
He had a harness.
It's
a harness thing.
called
shit.
it's like a
Like-
bosun's chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
Oh, pal. One of those.
The guy who paints ships.
Yeah, I mean, you've hung off a few bosons.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
But he was
Strap
doing.
right in.
Yeah, that's that's scary shit.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're doing stuff like that, you don't have too much to live for anyway.
Phil, we appreciate you. Don't be getting back in any boats.
All right, everybody. That's it for us. We are out.